Hey everyone, welcome to the 10K in 30 Day live weekly webinar. I am your host, Vanessa Simpkins from TakeYourPowerBackNow.com. And today you're in for a special treat. Welcome. We're talking all about how to really grow your coaching business quickly. We're going to talk about 3 keys to grow your income fast if you're a coach. I'm really going to open up my kimono and share with you what it really takes to rock an online, portable, profitable coaching business that you can run from anywhere in the world in your bikini if you want to. So welcome. I see that Susie's here, Tatis is here. Let me know that you guys can see and hear me. Go ahead and type in the chat box your name and where you're calling from, and that will let me know that all of this amazing technology works. I see there's a ton of people here live, and I'm sure a bunch of people here that are joining us live on YouTube. YouTube Live, which is a whole new thing, so welcome. Go ahead and type in the chat box, hey Janelle, my soul sister is here. Oh my gosh. Listen, we have an amazing training for you today. Guaranteed to kickstart your confidence and your cash flow. And Janice from Scottsdale, Arizona, Courtney from Austin, Diana's here, Susie's here. Okay, awesome. So before we get started really quickly, if you're new to my work, I am the author of these 2 amazing books, From Bankrupt to $900 a Day Selling Mops. Look at that. I was so white when I wrote that book. Wow, it was before I moved to Hawaii. Very white, cute toenails. And this next book's called, this is the bestseller for Take Your Power Back Now, The Ultimate Confidence Guide for Women. And stick around at the end of today's training. I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to pull 2 lucky winners. I will sign these. I will mail them. I will send them to your house. They come with over $500 worth of really cool audio and video trainings to help you really skyrocket your confidence and your cash flow. So stick around, but make sure you take notes because I am going to quiz you guys. All right, so let's get started. We've got tons of people here joining. Stephanie, Ayana, Dale, good morning. Courtney, woo, woo, woo. Okay, so let me begin. I'm going to do a quick little screen share. Type any questions that you have for me here inside the chat box. If you're joining us for the very first time ever on one of my trainings, this is really about you getting clear and next steps, because clarity is power, my friends. So that's my intention, that we're gonna have a lot of fun, and then you're gonna have some real crystal clarity here on what to do to grow your coaching business. Okay, so this is a live weekly webinar. Welcome, Leilana. So many awesome people joining us. And who is this for? Well, this is for you if you're an inspirational leader. You know in your soul that this is what you need to be doing and making a living at, but you don't know why you're still struggling generating sales. We're going to talk to coaches, consultant healers, authors, speakers who are tired of having a hobby instead of a consistent, profitable, revenue-generating business. Business owners who know they need to charge more. Entrepreneurs who are still confused about how to effectively market and sell your services. Coaches, experts who are tired of settling or playing small in a 9-to-5 job that's definitely not your soul's calling or purpose. This training is for you. You are in the right place. And we're going to specifically, I'm going to share with you what it actually takes to run an online business that you can rock again from anywhere in the world in your bikini or with your computer, including some of the tools, my favorite programs that help me make this a 7-figure coaching business run smoothly and profitably. And how to generate sales and consistent cash flow, because it's a business, it's not a hobby. We're going to talk about 3 keys to how to grow your income fast, a sneak peek inside my funnels. They're consistently generating $100,000 plus every month like clockwork. And the real mindset, guys, this is really the key here that you need to adopt if you're going to be a winner, okay, at this thing called coaching, and how to keep your clients happy and coming back for more. And for me, for myself, it's been 8 years now that I'm in business. And I'm going to share my best kept secrets with you for how to make your clients happy. All right. So promise we're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to come up with big breakthroughs, fabulous new systems for generating more revenue in your business, guaranteed. I talk fast. This is my first coffee, so you're all in good hands. We're going to have fun. And if you're new to my work, really, real quick, I'm known as the Bikini Business Coach. I'm a Canadian who traded in her red shovel and traded in for a red bikini, moved to the paradise island of Kauai, Hawaii, where I ran my coaching business, women's empowerment business, and really ramped it up. I did some really fun retreats out there and really had to take my business online. And I've written some books, like I showed you before, From Bankrupt to $900 Selling Mops, also the Take Your Power Back Now book. Been featured on some cool morning shows, Fox, ABC, CBS, NBC television. I'm the creator of the 10K in 30 Day program, the Soul Sister Mastermind Experience, and the Ultimate Goddess Getaway Retreats. I've spoken on a TED stage, all kinds of cool stuff. I don't want to spend a ton of time here, but let's just say that I know what I'm doing. I'm very, very good at what I do. And I get to work with phenomenal freaking women. I love what I do. I love celebrating when my clients, they're mostly, spiritual women entrepreneurs, women's empowerment leader, coaches and consultants. I love it when they celebrate, oh my God, I did my first, sale of $3,500, or oh, I'm quitting my job, I'm really doing this now. That to me is the payday. That to me is why I do it. And I'm passionate about teaching women business and spirituality and consciousness, sales systems, mindset, how to overcome fear, because most women stay in bad relationships and bad jobs because of fear. Okay. And that's why I stayed. And if you want to know my story, you can read all about it in my books. So I really want to jump into the training today. Here is my lovely family. This is my fiance, Alex, and his 3 children. So I'm hashtag the bomb stepmom. And they fill my life with just so much love and laughter. And this is my favorite place in the world, Kauai, Hawaii. I'm here with my fiance in a plane at top, and at that bottom picture, that's really where I love to adventure into one of the most epic places in the world. Just a magical vortex full of possibility. And wow, I don't know what else to tell you, but Kala'au, it's an amazing place. And that's why I love having a business, because you can create your schedule and really, create your lifestyle the way you want to. So hopefully, as you're watching this, you're getting some ideas about how to, craft your business, and why, having your own business is really the way to go if you want to create more flexibility. So let's just really quickly, I want to take a show of hands. Let me know where you're at right now, and I'll be able to craft the training best for you. Here's why I see most, women entrepreneurs struggling with sales. Number one, they don't feel good about themselves or their programs. And again, post this in the chat box. Let me know which one of these, if any, or all of these, are you struggling with the most. Number one, you don't feel good about yourself or your programs. Number two, you don't know what you're selling. Number three, don't have an influential offer. It's not enticing enough. Number four, don't talk to enough people or don't make enough offers. Number five, don't ask for the cash. So that's more about a mindset thing. Number four, it's a marketing thing. Or number six, don't get into action. That's really the mindset right there. Number five is more sales. So let me know, what Courtney says. Number four, Janice, don't talk to enough people. Hey, Caroline from Montreal. Oh, bonjour, bonjour. I love Montrealers. I'm actually from Montreal. How cool. Candace is from Montreal as well. Are you serious? All these Montrealers. D is from Texas. Oh my gosh. Simon 4 and 6, Sarah number 6, Nicole 6. Okay, so there's a ton of mindset stuff going on here, which no surprise, guys. I mean, sales, really having your own business, it's going to challenge you. I call it like, you want to have a business, it's like, a full-on contact sport. Okay, Jordan says all of the above. Stephanie, all but 2 the most. Don't know what you're selling. Okay, 3 and 4, don't have an influential offer. 4, getting clients. So this 4 seems to be the big one here. Getting your business out there. Yeah, Simone says it's hard. Simone says it's hard being home and trying to get out there. Yeah, yep, definitely. Awesome. Okay, guys, so this gives me a good idea of where you're all at. All right. So let's jump into the training again. At any time, please use a chat box. I am going to be checking it, okay? And I want to know your questions, and I'm going to peek in from time to time. Hey, Francesca. April 3, 4, and 6. Okay. So let's jump in here. I want to show you really quickly, before you think I'm blowing smoke out of my ass, I just want to show you a quick screenshot of one of my payment gateway processors. You can tell it's mine. It's got my website on there. Take your power back now. It's got my little image of me, the little white image. And if you look, these are the dates from February 1st to today, the 28th. We did $115,000, not in sales. That's in money in my bank account. Okay, so that's a very different number. We probably did close to 200 or more. I haven't had a chance to tally it up with the sales girls yet, but closer to $200,000 in sales. But money in the bank for this month, and the day's not over yet, over 115,000, and there's another payment gateway with about $10,000 in it. So you're looking at about $125,000 of money generated this month. Now, the reason I share this with you is because number one, I want you to know that I'm the real deal. And this is just, again, a metrics, okay? It's just a measurement. What does it measure? It measures serving people. It measures transformation. It measures the amount of people whose lives have been impacted, transformed, empowered, inspired. It's a metrics, okay? But it's a very real metric that most of us live our lives for. You can't really get around in Western society without money. So I want you to think about, and type this in the chat box, what would you do with $100,000 a month in income? And, I'll be the first one to say that there were years where I didn't make $100,000, okay? Many, many years in my life where I didn't make that kind of money. But how would that change your life? I just want you to think about it for a second. Imagine yourself if you had a business that generated over $120,000 a month in revenue. What would that do for you? What would you do? Would you type it in the chat box? I'm curious. Would you go on a trip? I'm going to stop screen sharing here for a minute because I want to see this. What would you do? Would you, I don't know. Carolyn says, I go to Hawaii with my son. Yay! Yeah, it's a payment gateway. It's Stripe. Yep. So I use PayPal and Stripe. Live comfortably. Everyone says travel, travel, travel. Where would you go to? Donate, buy the second home, save for retirement. Yeah. Who would you give to? Would you build a school in Africa? What would you do? Courtney says travel. I want to know where you would go to. Janelle says take a real vacation with my kids. A healing center. Yes, Nicole. I love it. Courtney says Bali, Fiji, and Hawaii. So a lot of people says travel. Jenny, it's been incredible to see you exponentially over the years. You are the real deal. Yes, I am the real deal. I've been doing this now for 8 years. Know what I'm doing. I have a lot of clients who are benefiting from this as well. I want to share with you some of their case studies and testimonials. Pay off my debts first. Yeah, that's great. Maybe you'd buy your mom a house. A lot of people would go traveling. We've got Germany, Japan, Scotland, Beijing. I've been to Beijing, Jamila. I've been there. It's awesome. Really cool. I went there when I was in my 20s. My God, great food in Asia. Great food. Get ready to eat. Italy, St. Andrews, Bali. I want to go to Italy too. Greece, continue taking care of my family. Jackie says I would have 12 months of sunshine in my life, 6 months in Canada. Yay! 6 months in PV, don't know where that is, Mexico. I love Mexico as well. We're actually not so far. I now live in San Diego, so it's not far. Okay, think about it because this is a reality for you and you can do this. I mean, I'm talking to you right now from my living room couch. As you can, these are the throw pillows on my couch, okay? Hey, Rosa from Montreal. You can absolutely totally do that. I believe if you have the right system and you have the right support. So let's get into, the semantics of all this and how in the heck does this whole thing really work? Okay, so now, I'm not blowing smoke out of my ass. Actually, these are real numbers that we generate here. And again, that's for February. We're going to talk about how to generate sales and consistent cash flow. And then we're going to look at, somebody asked me, what are the sales numbers? It's consistent. So January, I think we did 103,000. December was 90, I don't remember, 92, 96,000. And November was 86,000, something like that. So if you average it out, it's about $100,000 a month. Okay, so how do you generate sales and consistent cash flow? And really, let's look at this as a business and not a hobby. So the first key is you need to have an automated system, okay? A sales attraction system. So you're either going to be going out there and doing your own marketing, meaning you're going to be going to speaking events, you're going to be doing videos, you're going to be posting on social media. You're going to be having conversations with people in the Starbucks line. Okay, you're either going to do it yourself or you're going to have a system that does it for you, an automated system. That's what I mean. And I want to talk to you today about having that kind of automated sales attraction system. I teach both. I teach, the good old-fashioned way, in-person way, do your own marketing way at first. I recommend it. But then once you know what the heck you're doing and what you're selling, automate it. So again, that way, if you're automating it, you pay $1, let's say, to some kind of ad platform. Okay, if you're driving traffic and you get back five times your money. So for example, in January, we spent $15,000 on Facebook ads and we generated $103,400. Okay, so it's more than like $1 to get back five. It's more like I spend $1 and I get back 8 or 9, something like that. Okay. Not bad. So roughly, if you're going to take that number and split it in half, I would say about 50% of it is profit. And after I pay out my staff, the sales girls, the Facebook ads, it's $50,000 give or take. Not bad for earnings in a year, for a month. Okay, I remember I used to make that in a year. I really do. I remember making less than $50,000 a year. I was working as a massage therapist. I hated my life. I was making other people rich. I loved being a transformational being in the transformational arts, but I was, severely struggling for money. I was in a bad relationship. I lived in a crappy little 1-bedroom apartment. Didn't really have too much of a good concept of myself. And I was really struggling. And the reality is, like I said, the average American household income is about $35,000 a year. What would it be like if you could generate $50,000 a month? In February, we spent a little bit more, $22,000 in Facebook ads, generated about about 125. Again, I created these slides last night, and the sales girls made some more sales this morning. So what would that be like? Think about that. I mean, even if you're going to work in a corporate job, okay, or any other kind of business even. Let's say you had like a construction business. There ain't no way you're going to make 50% profit in your business. That is unheard of. I have people that do all kinds of different businesses. They're running, I don't know, regular brick and mortar businesses that have rents and products to pay. There's no products here. You're selling your time. You're selling your time. I believe that the coaching industry is booming. People are becoming more and more freaked out. And people are getting so freaked out with technology. There's never been a bigger and better opportunity to support and give your service. And this is what is severely lacking in this crazy ass, fast-paced life that we live now. People just want human connection. All right. So I'm loving reading everyone's answers here about traveling. I've got a ton of travelers here. I love you. So obviously you guys would travel. So let's take a look at, how this whole thing works. What are the 3 keys to growing your income fast? So the first key is, and a lot of coaches bum this one up, to sell it first before you create it. Get out of this perfectionism mode, because it will kill you before you even start. And what I mean by this is I work with a ton of coaches or wannabe coaches or moving into expert status. And the number one thing I see them get stuck on is, well, I don't know what the name of my program is. I don't know what I'm selling. Or I'm going to, they spend 3 months building a website, or, worse, they and I did this too, write a book and then create a coaching program that nobody wants. and it's actually just a hide to save yourself the pain of rejection. Okay. Because if you put something out there and you make a sales call or make a sales offer and it fails, well, then you're going to face rejection. And most people's ego, avoid rejection like the plague. It's like, rejection and failure to the ego is like death. Okay. And this gets confused. And that's why a lot of entrepreneurs struggle and suffer this perfectionism mode. So right out the gate, my, invitation for you is to sell your program first. Put it out there, make some offers, see if you get any nibbles. I remember, my uncle used to take us fishing every summer. And it was so funny. I have 2 uncles. I have like a short, fat uncle that has all of the fishing boats, all the tools, all the, all the poles and all the lures, never catches a damn fish. And then I have a tall, skinny uncle that's like very simple, and very quiet, and he catches all the fish. So funny. But anyways, these 2 uncles used to take me fishing all the time. And, we'd have to test, a lure. Okay, does this work? No, this doesn't work in this lake, but it works in our lake. And so, you're never going to be ready. It's never going to be perfect. And you just got to get it out there and test and be willing for things to not be perfect along the way to getting it right. All right. So sell it first before you create it. Again, hope you guys are taking notes, man. This is going to be stellar. Number 2, second key to growing your income fast is take action in the face of fear. Listen, guys, money loves speed. This is not about, oh, that's a nice idea. I'll do it next year when I have time, or when the kids go back to school and I can finally have time to do my business, or when I have the money, or even worse, when the fear goes away and I feel more confident, then I'll start my business. I'm sorry, that is a pipe dream, and it will never happen for you. There'll never be the right time. You'll never not have fear. Experts and masters take action in the face of fear. They feel the fear, they do it anyways. There's a whole book written about it. And get this, there will always be a risk. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable and fail forward, fail faster. What do I mean by that? You are going to experience failure. It's not a failure. Failure is, number 1, a lesson, and success is a lesson applied. So if you don't fail, if you don't get out there and learn, it's not called failure, it's called learning. All right, you're never gonna grow. And most people stay, comfortable. Again, avoid the, failure and never learn and never move forward. I had somebody in CrossFit ask me the other day, "Oh my God, that's so cool. You're a coach. You wrote these books. Wow. I really like your hat." I'm like, "Yeah, I give these to my clients, Oh, how long have you been doing it? 8 years. Oh yeah. Wow. How'd you get into it? I failed a lot." Okay. It's called fail forward, fail faster. Get used to the idea of being uncomfortable and take action in the face of fear. That's the only way you're going to grow. You ain't going to, what was that quote? I have it on my desk. Your life starts outside of your comfort zone. That's when your life begins. Number 3, third key to growing your income fast is to get a mentor. Guys, get a mentor, whether it's me or somebody else, but get one who has a proven system and support to execute that system that will save you tons of time, money, and unnecessary heartache. Best thing you can ever do for yourself is believe in yourself and commit to your goals. Nobody else is going to do it for you. The tooth fairy is not going to come and land on your back porch and frickin' bop you on the head and make you rich. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. All right? Get a mentor. Get somebody to support you, because let me tell you, it's hard enough on your own. Most entrepreneurs are out there by themselves. And if we were meant to do it on our own, we wouldn't have 8 billion people in the world. That's my philosophy. All right? So 3 keys to growing your income fast. Janelle says, fearless is my word for 2017. Big things have been happening once I declared it. Boom. I love it. Okay. All right. So let's move on. How to open yourself up to receive massive abundance. Anybody want to know? Anybody want to have a guess about that? How to open yourself up to receive massive abundance? What do you think it really takes? I'm curious. It takes a new mindset. And that's why people hire mentors, because mentors give you new ideas. And from those ideas, you can start to think new thoughts and create new pathways and new channels and new processes. That's what a mentor does for you. They give you new ideas and new thoughts that you would have never come up with on your own. Otherwise, you'd be doing them by now. You need a new mindset to get new results. And again, we're talking about how to open yourself up to receive massive abundance. Find somebody who's doing it and then model them. I am the biggest believer in don't reinvent the wheel, okay, and don't fix what's not broken. I save you a lot of time and a lot of energy. New mindset, new results. Okay, so let's talk about some people here who have, followed the systems, followed the processes that I teach, gotten the new mindset together and taken action. Gigi here says, 2 full pay clients into my year-long high-end masterminds at the tune of $12,000 in the last 30 days. How does it get better than that? Awesome. Michelle says, I'm a winner. I just enrolled someone into my 90-day program for $3,500. She said yes to living her power and passion and freedom. Awesome. So these are the kind of results that you can have. And this is really important. I want to share this with you, not to brag, but just to show you what's possible when you get the right system and the right support. Okay. And I want to offer you, if you haven't joined my Bikini Business Breakthrough free group on Facebook yet, you want to come over there and join us. Join the conversation. We have amazing conversations, trainings, live streams during the week. Go ahead and join. You can find it, the Bikini Business Breakthrough, inside Facebook. Just type it in the chat box or in the search bar. Join. You have to request to join. But go ahead and join. I'm going to answer 2 questions that were posted in there specifically regarding this training. Cool. Get your questions answered. So somebody asked me, Vanessa, how did you focus your business to reach your target audience? And the second one is, what did you say to yourself to block out the naysayers and push through? Phenomenal questions. So let me answer that. And I'm going to stop the screen share here for a second. So everyone's saying cleanse your negative thoughts. Yeah, allow it to come. Let go of fears, okay? Right. To allow abundance. Yeah, you need a new mindset. But to answer the first question, how did I target myself to attract my ideal clients? We use Facebook, and we use Facebook advertising. And we use it because you can market to people on Facebook. Let's say you wanted to market to women who are 52 years old, or women who are in their 50s, who go to yoga on Tuesday mornings and drive a white Mercedes and live in this zip code. You can do that. It's so precise. It's incredible. And there's never been a better way to target people than using Facebook ads platform. And there are different ad platforms. Now, Facebook, I think, purchased Instagram. There was also LinkedIn ads and YouTube ads. I suggest that you pick one. We use Facebook because it's so laser targeted. If I wanted to promote to one of my favorite authors, Louise Hay or Wayne Dyer, we could promote to people who are also interested in Louise Hay or Wayne Dyer, which is really cool. If let's say you were a weight loss coach and you wanted to reach more people that are interested in natural health and natural weight loss, you could promote to people who are into natural medicine, or who are into chiropractors, or who are into organic food and read organic books. It's so precise. So that's how we're able to attract the right clients and make this profitable. That's the answer to your first question. Second question, how do you, again, I'm just going to read it. What did you say to yourself to block out the naysayers and push through? And this is such a powerful question. Make no mistake, that's your biggest enemy. Okay? The biggest enemy lives right in here. That's it. And there might be a small little voice inside you that's like, you can do it, you got what it takes, you can figure it out. But the bigger voice inside you, the naysayer, the doubt, the criticism, is very real. And pushing that on those buttons are your family members, your husband, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your niece, your nephew, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your friends who have no fucking clue about the industry that you're in. Okay? So here's my advice to you. And thank God I never listen to my family members, because most of them are broker than broke ass. I love them dearly, but I do not take financial advice from broke people, and neither should you. Equally, you should not take weight loss advice from people who are overweight. You should not take investment advice from people who live on the streets. All right? Be very careful about who you trust your dreams with. Be very careful who you take advice from. You need to learn how to put a filter and shut your mouth and not talk to people who don't believe in you. And that, again, is another reason why you really need to hire a mentor and get accountability. Get into a group of people. So I love hosting masterminds. You get a whole group of people who are going for the same direction, going for the same goal, who believe in you, who believe it's possible. It's hard enough on your own. So that's my answer. Watch who you take advice from, shut your mouth, and don't tell people who have no business, your dreams, because they're going to squash you. Because let's say it is possible and you make it and they don't, they're going to have to reorganize their entire life. Can't work at Walmart anymore for $10 an hour. If she broke free and is making 10 grand a month, what does she know that I don't know? People don't like change. It's a little bit too scary. Rocks a boat. You might risk failure and die. So you see, if you make it, it crumbles and shatters most of their belief system. And that's too much to handle for most people. And so they'd rather just keep you down. They want to protect you and keep you safe. So that's why don't talk to your family members. Don't talk to your friends and your husband and your wife. They can be extremely negative. And sometimes not because they're bad, just because they want to protect you, and at what point does staying safe become detrimental? That's a good question to ask yourself. At what point does staying safe become detrimental? I can tell you, when I was making $1,000 a day selling these dang mops and lint removers, I wrote this book about it. I wanted to die because it was not my purpose. I was not put on earth to sell freaking lint removers and mops. It was a stepping stone to a much bigger purpose, which now I'm so thrilled to be able to really do, is empower people, inspire other women, to believe in themselves, to go after it, to master sales, to make their financial dreams a reality, to support their families, to expand their children's what's possible, take them traveling around the world, buy a brand new car, not have to say you can't afford that. Shit, let's go buy it. The other day we took Carly and her friends, let's go shopping. Buy whatever you want. Knock yourselves out. Here's my American Express Platinum card. The kids went fucking wild. We spent, $800 in Target. They lost their minds. Who cares? My mother was never able to take me to do that. She was like counting her pennies, having to support her family. Whatever that is for you. Why have limitation? And the other question I really want you to think about is this. And again, I share these ideas with my clients, and I want to share them with you because they really are, this is really something to consider to help you make a new decision for yourself. And again, your life is created by your decisions, how you wield your decisions, how you make decisions equals the results that you get in your life, okay? That's all there is. Sorry, I hate to burst your bubble. It's all on you. Okay, and that's a great thing. Ginger wants how to find a mentor in Canada. You should hang on for a minute. I'm going to get to that question because we do have an opportunity to invite more people into our mentoring programs. So if you want to mentor, sit tight. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. I want to talk to you a little bit about this idea. When does it become detrimental to stay safe and comfortable? Most people only change when things get really hard and when things are really uncomfortable. They don't want to do it. We're like creatures of habit here. But think about it this way. If you are making in your regular job $2,000, $3,000 a month and you want to make 10, okay? That means that every single month that you're not doing your shtick, living your purpose, fulfilling your dreams, getting your shit together, somebody else out there is swooping up and taking that $7,000 that you're leaving on the table. Yes, they are. Somebody else, because people out there are buying coaching programs. I just showed you how many coaching programs we are selling every single month. People out there are buying. Whether you are making offers or not, somebody is going to, raise their hand and hire somebody this month and next month and the month after that and the month after that. And why not you? So you could stay safe and comfortable, or you could sit around and think about, gosh, there's an extra $7,000 every single month being left on the table. 7 times 12. Help me with my math. 70 plus 14, $84,000 a year. That's how much money you're leaving on the table. Ouch. What would you do with $84,000 this year? Maybe you don't want to go, spend money on kids at Target. Maybe you want to go and start your own winery. Maybe you want to go and, donate to charity. Those are beautiful. Go for it. Live your dreams. Do that. When does staying comfortable become detrimental? Start thinking about that. All right. I'm off my soapbox now. I've answered the questions. Let's jump back into the training. Again, at any time, post your questions here in the comment box. And join our free Facebook group if you're not a member yet. We have some really interesting discussions, live streams. Again, you can find it at Bikini Business Breakthrough. Just type it in the search bar on Facebook and request to join. We have a couple thousand people in there now. Amazing women entrepreneurs from all around the world. And now I want to take you inside, take a little peek inside my funnel that consistently generates over $100,000 every month like clockwork. So we only have 2 programs inside my business. Yep, imagine that. I don't even look at my books to generate money. I don't sell, tchotchke little programs or $17 little ebooks or any of that complicated shit whatsoever at all, ever. And I suggest you don't do that either. It's a waste of time. I have done all that stuff in the last 8 years. I've tried a lot of things. But right now we only have 2 programs. We have an 8-week boot camp and we have a year-long mastermind. And the year-long mastermind has some really cool things in it, like Soul Sister Masterminds, where we get together and have these live weekends and we do a lot of fun things, like seriously fun things. And I'm in the camp of fun, okay? I'm not in the camp of, I'm gonna have you come and do some stuffy, boring ass, conference or like stay in a hotel. Not interested, all right? We're gonna go out, we're gonna run around in our bikinis, we're gonna do photo shoots with photographers, we're gonna do some masterminding, but mostly we're gonna have fun. I think women have enough on their plate, mothers, daughters, sisters, wives, you name it, we do it all. It's time to, have some fun in the sun. And I think that's what some of my clients have said was the biggest takeaway, Vanessa. You gave us not just the belief, but the experience that we can go out there and have fun and make money. It doesn't have to be separate, okay? And that's why I love masterminds. They're fun, okay? And people, they want to be part of something and they want to experience. This experience of a mastermind sells itself. Listen, entrepreneurs are like lone wolves. We're like these lone Most of the world wants to go again to Walmart, Costco, whatever, you Target, and get a regular job or get a corporate job and, you know, have their 401ks and gang, take 20 years and, oh my God, and get all this safety. And nobody is, you know, entrepreneurs, we are very much a rare breed. Very much a rare breed, okay? And we're, I would say, about like 1/100th of the population. I believe, because most people don't even think, they don't even believe in themselves, really. And they should all be watching this training. But seriously, you know, masterminds are a lot of fun. It's the best way to really belong. And if you can offer that to people and create that space for people, it goes beyond a financial compensation. Okay, there are phenomenal, tremendous relationships that are built in these masterminds, learning, growth. It's so much more fun, you know? So I'm a big fan of masterminds. The other thing we don't do is any kind of these stupid, crazy ass launches, including book launches. Not interested. I've done 2 of them. They were awful. I mean, so much work. Again, if I had to run my business all over again, this is what I would do. I would not do these stupid telesummits. We know we're going to interview 500 people. I did one of those as well. Really, really a lot of work, man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You're looking at like 6 months, you know, before you even think about generating a revenue. This is not the fast path to cash. It is not. It's a lot of work, a lot of technology. Or this affiliate marketing, we're going to run around and chase people and then making sure that they're marketing for you and emailing their list, and you better have a big list or else. And this whole idea of passive income as well. I think that was, you know, very 2004 maybe. And I think that this whole idea of passive income, maybe if you're, I don't know, Louise Hay or, you know, Bob Proctor, and you have like 5 million people on your email list, that could work. Most people out there do not have a 5 million person email list. Most entrepreneurs I know they haven't even set that stuff up yet. It freaks them out. And in my opinion, you don't need it. Not at the very beginning. What you need to be doing is being visible, delivering value, and making offers. And that's it. You don't even need a website to do that. Okay. So here are the programs that we use to run my portable, profitable business. And Janelle's like, Soul Sister Masterminds rock. Yeah, she came to the very first one. Maria just joined the Facebook group. Awesome. Jamila, preach. I have attended several stuffy ass conferences. Right? Aren't they boring? Like, who the heck wants to spend all weekend in air conditioning, no sun? Like, give me a break. Goodbye. Leave me alone. There's another way to do business, okay? And that's the beauty of running your own online business. You get to choose what the rules are and how you play. You know, I like big brimmed hats and bikinis, so we do these, you know, Soul Sister Masterminds, and we go to these high luxury and resorts. And then I love doing photo shoots. I'm telling you, I'm a photo shoot junkie. I love them. I love it. What woman doesn't like playing around with makeup and freaking a bunch of, you know, beautiful jewelry and flying around and, you know, having people take pictures of you that look beautiful you can use for your marketing? Hello. So I made a business around it. You should think about that. What would you do every day for free and not get paid? What would you do? What would you actually do? I would fly around exotic places and have people take photos of me. I'm telling you, that's what I did in Hawaii. I loved it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, I also love to speak and entertain and make people laugh. And I also love to inspire people. That's something I would do. I do. That is what I do. I get paid to do that now. But answer that question, and you're going to find exactly what you need to be doing and charging people for, because you should charge people the most for what comes natural and easiest to you. And you can absolutely run your business your own way. Okay, that becomes part of your juju. Magic juju. Okay, so let's talk about some like real, okay, well, Vanessa, this is all fine and dandy and very conceptual, but like, how does this thing actually work? Like, what are the pieces to this puzzle? So let's take a look at this. We use these systems in our business. We have a membership site. We use clickfunnels.com. I think it's $100 a month, or I think they have different levels of it, but you can create your own membership sites in there, opt-in pages, thank you pages. I mean, this is just the cat's meow right here. We love ClickFunnels. We also use leadpages.net for a lot of our new clients who don't even have a website. We say, screw it. Make your own website. You could have it up in the next 24 hours. You could make a website and have it published within 10 minutes. I'm not kidding you, okay? These guys, leadpages.net, they have a wonderful service. They give you all these cool templates, and it's very user-friendly. You know, you even have all these videos to help you. Boom, boom, boom. You can have it up and running and published online. I'm serious, within an hour. I'm not kidding you, okay? And that's what I would recommend. If I had to do my business all over again, I would do this. I did some crazy mistakes in the beginning of my business, including spending $10,000, okay, on a freaking website I don't even use anymore. It was just a waste of money. Then we use traffic. We use Facebook ads. We use the power editor, you know, and really target those people, you know, target the exact, you know, audience that we serve, which are spiritual women, usually between the ages of about, you know, 35, 42, about 60. I have had clients who are in their 70s. I love them. I adore them. But Facebook really lets you target, you know, the right audience. And then we have, so that's the traffic. And then we have an autoresponder. This is, you know, what happens when somebody signs up to watch a training, and then they get a series of emails. So it's something that happens automatically, and we use autoresponders for that. And the one that I started with, and I used up until very recently, is called Aweber. And then we moved to Active Campaign, and now finally we're moving over to Entreport. I think we have between 10 and 13,000 emails in our database. And then we use, for appointments, we use Schedule Once, and we use woofu.com to create applications, or people can apply to work with us using woofu.com. I think it's $17 a month. And then Schedule Once is a calendar scheduling appointment system. There's also acuity.com, which people really love. And this allows people to, you know, book a time in your calendar and not double book themselves. And this is really important so that you can schedule people to have sales conversations with. And Simon, the first one that you want to use when starting out, it would probably be, you know, Aweber. And the other one that's really good is also MailChimp, MailChimp.com. If you like pretty emails with like nice templates, I think MailChimp is the way to go. Aweber is a little bit more technical, and they have more, you can, I don't know, I think it's more technical a little bit. But MailChimp is nice, and you can send beautiful, you know, templates. They all have template builders in them. I went with Aweber. I was there with them for many years. I still, you know, would recommend maybe Aweber. If you're an artist, maybe, you know, MailChimp. Great question. So before we get into these, you know, real life results and testimonials, and there are a ton of them here, I want to talk to you a little bit about, you know, the last key, which is the mindset. Okay, and I'm gonna just stop screen sharing here for a second and chat with you guys. And ask me any questions, guys. I'm here. I'm taking a look here right now at the chat. But I want to talk to you about the mindset that you need to adopt if you're going to be a winner at this thing called coaching, and how to keep your clients coming back for more. So again, I've been in this business now for 8 years, and I'm still in business. And I think that's because, you know, of one very specific reason. I'm going to share that with you. And I hope that you all use this in your business. And the key here, how do you keep your clients coming back for more, is you got to love your clients, and you got to over deliver, and you got to knock their freaking socks off. There are so many shitty coaches out there. Shitty people, shitty coaches who promise one thing and don't deliver. And if you just show up as your best and love your clients, you're going to blow 99% of the people out there out of the water. And that is what you must do. So the way that you do this, the way that you blow your clients' freaking socks off and have them coming back for more, is that you offer them outstanding support, okay? This is something that I cover again in my programs. What are people really buying from you? They're buying your support. They're buying you holding their hand and saying, let's go, man. I can help you with this. I've been there, girl. I've been there, you know, not sleeping for 3 days because your kids are freaking out and this and that. You know, if you're, I don't know, a baby whisperer, if you're, you know, a coach for conscious parenting, or you're a relationship coach, you know, I've been there, you know, dating all these guys and, you know, these trolls. Like, I can help you. They want accountability and support. And right now there's this, again, it's almost like a disease. It's an idea that you're going to get something for nothing, especially in the online marketing world. You're going to, become a millionaire and all this passive income. Bullshit, okay? That ship has sailed and gone. Really. You're going to make millions of dollars off of a $17 ebook. Really. Do you know what it costs to generate a lead to buy a freaking ebook? Probably about $10. Then you got to deliver the service. Then you have these people refunding, and you have to hire a whole tech team to take care of a $1 profit. Are you out of your mind? So there's this disease and idea out there in the online world. Again, if you're Wayne Dyer or Louise Hay, I love Wayne Dyer, he passed away, but you know, one of these big gurus, let's say Deepak Chopra, and you got 5 million people on your email list, all right? Sure, that might work. They have, you know, enormous teams. But what about the, you know, mom who's like, hey, can I make an extra $2,000, $3,000 a month here from home on my laptop? You know, you ain't gonna sell $17 ebooks. And you're not gonna create massive transformation and change that way either. Oh, I'm gonna do this free video series and I'm just not gonna be implicated. Not gonna happen. See, the most valuable thing that you can offer people is your time, is your assistance, all right? And so I'm talking about delivering outstanding support and accountability. That's what people really want, and that's what they need in order to transform, right? Oh, they're gonna have fears, they're gonna have freakouts. Oh my God, what do I do? You know, they're gonna have questions, and that's what happens. Most people have a question, they watch a video, oh, that's great, and then they go to apply it to their life, their business, their health, their romance. Oh, but how does it work? And that's where, you know, that's what's extremely valuable. And everyone can do that because you have your own experience. Don't try and be Tony Robbins, just try and be the best you can be. You know, I hope that you get that from this training. I'm pretty direct. I swear I don't give a shit what people think about me. I'm in my, you know, I'm not so fancy. What do I got? I'm sitting here in my living room. You know, sometimes the doorbell rings, the dogs freak out. You know, it's very real. People want real. They don't care about polish. They want real. They want authenticity. It's a new currency in business. It means that you are okay with yourself. That's tremendous confidence. People need that. They need your experience. So how do we deliver outstanding support and accountability? Well, here's how we do it. We create an amazing container. We showed you that, you know, the mastermind model, which is so much fun, so much value. It's like a community of like rock stars. Again, why do people need that kind of support? Because they have all these naysayers in their life, their family, their aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers and husbands and wives and the kids and the cousins and their colleagues that don't believe in them. You need, you know, you need your soul sisters. You need people who believe in you. So we create that mastermind. We give people a Facebook group where they can ask questions and interact every single day. We give people live Q&A calls. So twice a week, you can jump on the phone with me. I've written best-selling books. I've been on national television. I've spoken, trained, studied around the world, launched retreats, VIP days, women's empowerment events in Hawaii, done online marketing. What do you want to know? You want a shortcut? Find somebody who has done what you want to do and then ask them. So twice a week, you get to get on the phone with me and ask me questions. This is what we deliver for our clients. They get one-on-one support. We have mindset mentors that I've personally trained. They get amazing content for life. We created a cool membership site with content and step-by-step system. They get it for life. So they can go through the program, let's say, and, oh, you know, what was that thing again? And they can watch it again and again. A ton of goodies and bonuses for signing up, but they get so much support. They get so much support. That's what your clients need. They need you to love them. That's my secret. All right. So Sarah's saying it just ditched MailChimp for active campaign, more responsive, less expensive once you grow your list. Yep, totally agree. And then once you get above 10,000, you're going to switch it for something else because a active campaign, you know, we're paying like $600 a month for that. Too much. When you really start to scale and grow. So go at the level that you're at. Absolutely. Okay, so real life results and testimonials. Again, how would you like to have clients lining up for you, willing and ready to gush about their amazing experience and recommendations to work with you? Well, that's what's happened here. All right, and you can go to my website, you can research this all you want. There are pages and pages and pages and pages and pages, not just of testimonials, but videos. You can watch them. okay, of clients who have nothing but wonderful things to say about the support they've gotten, the mindset shifts, the money they've made, how their lives have been transformed forever. How would you like to have that? A lineup of clients ready and willing to work with you in your business. What do you think that would do for what do you think that would do for your confidence? For your finances? Go ahead and type it in the chat box. So I'm not going to go through each and every one of these. You're welcome to go and take a look on my testimonials page on my website. There are oodles and oodles and oodles of just amazing women, tremendous stories. You know, people paying, you know, my Vanessa's coaching really paid off my first $5,000 a month. I finally got my online business started and launched my first $5,000 program. You know, massive confidence. It goes on and on and on. So my question to you is, what is it costing you right now to not have the clarity in your business, to not have the sales attraction system dialed in? Maybe you're wondering, well, this sounds great, Vanessa, but how do I package my services into a high-end offer? What do I call my mastermind? How do I start my mastermind? What do I price it at? You know, how do I make offers? What is that? I call it uncertainty or not clarity. What is it really costing you in your life and in your business? We talked a little bit about how much money you're leaving on the table, because if you're not making the offers and if you don't have the clarity, somebody else out there is doing it, okay? What's it costing you not to be ready, to let the procrastination and, you know, the fear and the self-doubt take you out of the game, take you out of investing in yourself, take you out of committing to this and really, really making this a real go, not just a half-assed attempt, the real deal? What's it costing your family? Maybe you have to go to work and maybe you're a real hard ass and you work 2 jobs. Maybe your kids don't see you anymore. Maybe you don't take any vacations. Maybe you're getting sick all the time because you're working too hard, or maybe you're already your coach and it's too much. You don't have the right system. What is it costing you and your family to not have the clarity and the systems and the support to make the change that obviously you want? Otherwise you wouldn't be on this webinar. And that's a real serious question for you. How much longer are you willing to fart around, you know, fart about, waste time? How much longer you got? That's a real serious question I want to ask you. And, you know, don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Okay? Don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today, because that, my friend, that will eat at your confidence. That will eat at your consciousness and your confidence, and it will eat little a bit more in your belief in yourself. And that's really scary. That's dangerous. That's the most dangerous thing right there. Don't be afraid of failure. You're going to fail. Okay? You're going to learn. You're going to fail. You're going to learn. But if you don't learn, you're going to be in the exact same place next year. So here's my invitation for you. We have the best program for spiritual women entrepreneurs. It's called Skyrocket Your Comps and Cash with a 10K and 30-day program. It is the place for spiritual women to prosper. It is the best program. And, you know, we have amazing women from all around the world. This was Tanya. She's a graduate. She was a coach, a mom who wanted to homeschool her kids. Her family told her she was crazy. She better go out there and get a job. And she said, no, I'm going to really do this. I'm going to invest in myself. She took her income to over $10,000 each and every month. She spoke all over the place. She ended up launching her own speaking event. It was wildly successful. It was even published on television, local television. And she started, her real dream was to start a school, and now she's doing it. All right. So the systems that she learned in the program, the mindset, really helped her become a better mom and show her kids that, you know what, you know, you can do this. And she didn't have to go, you know, get a job or sell out on her dreams like her family wanted to. You know, she was really able to show up and show her kids what it's like to go after your dreams. And that, to me, I think is, doesn't every parent want to be the best for their kids? I mean, seriously. If that's not motivation, I don't know what is. Here, and Amy is another graduate. She says, I used to charge $497 for 4 private sessions. Now she's charging $8,000 and $13,000 for year-long programs. Pretty cool. Between you guys, I made over $14,000 this month. That's the most money I've ever made in my life. Thank you, God. Thank you, Vanessa, so very much. Totally possible when you get the right system and the right support. All right. So we also include, you know, how to make offers from the stage. How, if you want to be a speaker or a workshop leader, I share with you my workshop profit secret system, how to add an extra $100,000 in your business using speaking and hosting small workshops. Listen, anyone can do this. I'm telling you, I have an amazing system. This is how I started my business, doing little workshops in my yoga teacher's basement. And I throw in this entire program for you as well. So all of that is offered in the 10K and 30-day program. It is an online 8-week boot camp with a lot of me, a lot of support, a lot of gentle but firm, kick your ass in the right direction clarity. Super mindset. We do lots of mindset to really help you uncover the gremlins that are holding you back. And so you are able to reprogram or refocus and really become the conscious creator that you kind of read about in The Secret and all of the bullshit, but you actually haven't able to consistently generate the results with. This is really the program to show you how to do that. So we do a lot of mindset. We share with you sales attraction system, how to start being visible, delivering value, making offers. We teach you how to get clear on your high-end programs. We help you price them out. And I even give you guys email templates, contracts that you can give to your clients. You know, all these things my clients have asked me, what do you say when you get on board a client? What's the email that you send? All that stuff is included for you. Again, I've been running masterminds now for, started my business 8 years ago. Probably around year 2, I started doing, group coaching programs and masterminds. So I know a lot. And I have made a lot of mistakes, and that's great because I can share with you what worked and what didn't work so you don't make the same mistakes. And again, if you want clarity in your business, if you want to stop wasting time, if you want to make this year a very different year than last year, you're going to have to do something different. That is hands down guaranteed. Ain't no way around it. And if you don't get my help, unfortunately, you may sit around and be in the same place next year. That's just the truth of it. So if you want to make this year different, go ahead and apply here. The website is takeyourpowerbacknow.com/10K ready. This is a free call. Again, a member of my team will contact you and really help you figure out where the heck you're at, what's in your way, and what are your next steps. We're going to help you figure out, is it a sales problem? Is it a mindset problem? Is it a systems problem? What's holding you back from getting the results that you want? We may invite you to become one of our clients. We turn away about 30% of people, I'll be honest with you. We don't take everybody who applies. We just don't. And we don't have to. We generate between 10 and 15 people applying for our programs every single day. And again, I did this webinar because I had freaking people sending me messages on Facebook asking me to come to coffee. Can you come for dinner with me? What are you doing? And I said, you know what? I'm just going to put it all out there and really do a training and take people step by step through my funnel, through my programs, show them what it's really about. And again, if you want my help, if you would like clarity, if you're tired of sitting around and letting other people out there, cash in because people are buying, and if you really want to make your business a real business and not a hobby, go ahead and apply. Again, it is a free call. A member of our team will reach out to you. And we ask that if you do apply, honor your time slots because they are busy. And again, we have 10 to 15 people applying every single day. And we do have the best program, hands down. I've been doing this a long time and I'm very good at what I do. So I'm going to stop screen sharing. Stephanie says, I love how authentic you are. Thank you. It's actually a big part of my brand and my book. It's even marked right here. See? Authenticity, new currency in business. I don't know if you can read that. It's upside down. But I really believe that people they don't care about your certification. They care about results. And they care about, have you been to the burning bush? Do you understand me? And that's what they really care about. And your marketing messages need to convey your personality, your story. They don't care about certifications. This is not a certification world. This is an experience world. Think about this. If you were going to go to the doctors, okay, and someone's going to operate on you, and you have the choice between some guy that just came out of the latest fancy pants doctor training yesterday, last week, he's got the most up-to-date training, or somebody who's been in Bosnia in the trenches sewing people up, 20, 30 people a day, which one would you choose? My guess is that you would choose somebody with the experience. So it's not about, certifications. It's about experience. It's about your confidence. It's about being willing to share that with other people. And your authenticity really says all of that. Oh, Sarah, the 8-week program is fantastic. Michelle says, it rocks. Okay, so there's always this. Some of my clients are watching this webinar. I did not pay them to say that. Thank you, girls. You're awesome. Jenny says, Vanessa, you're such a great role model. You live it. I do. How do you determine the best business model for your lifestyle? Great question. I'm going to invite you, Simon, to apply and find out if this is right for you. The best business model, and this is really important, okay? The best business model is one in which, you get paid really well to want to show up and deliver. This is really important. I have a lot of clients who are like, you know what? I'm not charging enough, and I'm starting to resent my clients. And guess what? You start to sabotage yourself. Happens all the time. And be careful about that. So the best business model is one in which you get paid so that you get paid so well that you really want to show up and serve these people. That's got to be there, and you're going to work in your life. Okay, get over this idea that you're going to get something for nothing in the world. Get rid of it. You want to ask, you want to really look at and study wealth. Read Think and Grow Rich 10 times over and over, back to back. I did that. Okay, read it. You never get something for nothing. You have to give in order to get. It's the law of giving. So you're going to spend most of your life, a good chunk of it, working. So you may as well, again, that's a question I asked you. What would you do for free all day long if you didn't get paid for it? Make your business around that, because you're going to be doing a lot of it. Jackie says, I'm on my second week and very happy choice, Vanessa, to mentor me in growing my business. Oh, yay, Jackie. Awesome. Thank you. So super happy that you're here and loving it. Awesome sauce. So again, if you want to find out what are all these girls talking about and really understand how to take your business to the next level, you can apply here. The website is called takeyourpowerbacknow.com/10K ready. Heather, I love your content, but I'm super surprised you use vulgar language. I do. I swear a lot. Yeah, I absolutely do. So does Tony Robbins. Isn't that weird? All of a sudden you see him on stage swearing, and I apologize if it's offensive, but this is a free world, and if people don't like it, they can just hang up. That's the cool thing about life. You don't have to stick around. Vanessa, you're sort of role model. Susie, it's an awesome program. Susie's here too. It's value way outlays the cost. Thank you, Vanessa. Love it. Awesome, Susie. I'm so happy you're a part of the program as well. And rocking it. Kenneth says very motivating. Simone says, if tech is not your forte, I'm just going to go through some questions here. If tech is not your forte, look for a VA who can set it up for you. Absolutely. Don't let technology get you down. Michelle says, my experience in the 8-week mastermind was phenomenal. Oh, yay. It was so much fun having you, Michelle. She did an amazing job here. So Deb says, we do need websites. They have never worked for me. I know. A website should be to attract leads and warm those leads into paying clients. That's the only reason you need a website. It's not about having some fancy pants thing. It's really about warming people up, getting them to know, like, and trust you and want to buy from you, to see if they're going to move from a potential client, raise their hand, to, hey, raise my hand, here's my credit card. That's what a website really needs to do. And anything other than that is a waste of time and a waste of money. D, love your language, no kid gloves. Deb says, do you think a coaching website's important? I think a website that showcases your story is important. We teach a lot of our clients how to use their authentic marketing stories. Authenticity is really big for me. I like to speak. I like to use, gestures. I have eyeballs. I have great stories. I'm a little bit of a performer. And I think people want to know who you are. Again, they're not interested in reading, the certifications on the wall. They're interested in, do you understand me? Do you know my pain and my struggle? Have you been there before? Did you make it out? And when people see the realness of your struggle, the story that you least want to tell is a story you have to tell. That's when they raise their hand. So we teach you how to create your authentic marketing stories, and you need to have that. And that's hard for a lot of coaches to get clear on. Well, I've got so many stories. Well, that's what we help you get clear on in the program. Which stories to be using in your marketing, not the victim stories, but the victor to the victim to victor stories. Those are really important, and they really show the audience that you are the right person for them. So a website that has this on it is important. Susie, Vanessa is more than she speaks of. Love her, really over delivers. Oh, yay, thank you, Susie. It's so nice to see you guys posting on here. I've taken up 1 hour and 5 minutes of your time. I adore each and every one of you. I want to thank you for showing up. We've had a ton of people here. I really am so happy that you could make it today's training. And I'm going to give away these 2 books again. So first person to tell me, before I forgot, oh my God, I forgot. What were the 3 keys to growing your income fast? 3 keys to growing your income fast. Type it in the chat box. I'm going to give away both of these books. What were the 3 keys to growing your income fast? We're going to find out. Whoa, I'm going to sign these. I'm going to pop them in the mail and mail them to you. Obviously, if you could send me like a little Facebook message with your, and again, even if you're a client of mine and you're watching this, I'll send you a book and you can, give it to one of your friends. A lot of people have done that as well. So let me know, what were the 3 keys to, Simon, sell it first, take action, get a mentor. Yep. So D and Simon, you guys both got it. And Courtney, sell your product, take action, get a mentor. Courtney got it too. Okay, so I'm going to give D and Simon, you girls were the first ones here. I'm going to give you guys a copy. So let me know which one you want. And I'm so happy that Nicole and Carolyn and Courtney, you guys you're taking action. But Simon, if you want to private message me on Facebook, find me Vanessa Simpkins on Facebook. And then send me a private message with the Mop book or the Take Your Power Back Now book, whichever one you want. They're both great. This one's Law of Attraction meets business. Some really cool interviews in here with like Joe Vitale from The Secret. This is when I very first got started. But it's a really fun book. Really fun book. T. Harv Eker says, a fabulous source of real-life, results-oriented tips from a powerful, masterful presenter. This book is an easy read with powerful message, help you succeed no matter what. And this book here, this is my most recent book. It's about 2 years ago I wrote this. This is really about my journey with God to really fulfill my purpose. Holy shit. It's a women's empowerment book, meets confidence, meets coming to, consciousness with your, I guess, full power potential and your purpose in life. There's sales in here. There's a lot of mindset mastery as well. D says, take your power back, pretty please. Yep. You're welcome, Candace. I love doing these webinars. I'll tell you what. Simon says, okay, I'm going to be working with women in divorce. This one. Okay, I'll send you guys a book. So find me on Facebook. D also D and Simon. Send me your address. I will sign this and send it to you. And again, I'm going to encourage you, if you don't want to make this year a repeat of last year, we're the end of February, we're almost like done, we're moving into, last part of the first quarter here, apply. What's the worst that can happen? You're going to get some clarity on where you're stuck and what to do next to grow your business, really. Again, the website to apply is takeyourpowerbacknow.com/10K ready. Yay! All right, guys, I love you. Keep showing up. 90% of success is just showing up. Just showing up. Before I go, one last thing. What's your biggest takeaway, your biggest aha? What's one thing? I mean, there's been a lot of ideas on today's call. What's one idea, one thing you're going to take away and maybe implement from today's webinar? Don't you like this cool look? I got these on Amazon. I love them. I have a black one, a pink one, a purple one, a blue one. Blue one hasn't arrived yet, but I love these little things. They're great. I love them. Okay, so again, what's one idea, one thing you're going to take action on? Jamila, watch who you talk to. Boom. Susie, I think Susie's in Australia. It's March here already. That's right, you're a day ahead. Are you in, Susie, are you in Australia or are you in, where are you? Are you in the UK? Or are you in New Zealand? D, stop standing in the way of my success. Yep, that's a good one. Get out of your own way. Courtney, start really getting out there on Facebook ads. Yep, Jackie, thank you. To build it before I sell it. That's it, guys. One nugget, one thing, one takeaway. Don't sit on your hands any longer. Jen, I'm going to finally promote a website and program I've been sitting on for 5 months, 8-week bootcamp to start. Just do it. That's it. Simon, it's not complicated. I'm going to send an email to my list for a small offer. Sell it first. Yep. Carolyn, new mindset, new results. Yep. That's it, guys. Look at all the nuggets here. Just pick one nugget, one thing that you apply in your life, totally transform your whole life in your business. Just one thing. That's why I say 90% of success, just showing up. Candace, let go of your fears, embrace it. Stephanie, sell it first. Just do it. Yeah. Awesome sauce, guys. I adore you. Keep showing up. And I'll see some of you in the 8-week program. I'll see some of you there because there's some of my clients who are here that are in my program. So it's so awesome that you're also showing up here to this, free training for the public. And good on you. Good on you. Ginger, I'm ready. Woo, woo, woo. Awesome sauce, guys. I'll see you again on maybe another one of these live weekly webinars. We have these every week where we interview some really cool guests. And sometimes you get me all to yourself. Oh my God. All right, guys, have an amazing day. I adore you, and I'll see you guys real soon. Deb and Adi and Simon, I'm going to send you those books if you shoot me a little message on Facebook. I adore you. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye.